Hello and welcome back to my channel. I am so excited that you are here. I cannot wait to dive into what I have for you today. So be sure to go grab your coffee, your tea, your cocktail, your drink of choice. Let's get cozy and let's chat. All right, we're friends here, right? Like we can speak honestly, right? Because today I'm getting a little vulnerable with you. This is not something new. I love getting vulnerable with my audience. I love sharing the less sexy parts of my inner workings, of my mind, of my own struggles, especially with the stuff I teach on, because I think it's important that we're all transparent, that mindset work, manifestation work, money work, spirituality, self-development, all of that sort of stuff is not linear. There's a lot of taking 2 steps forward, 1 step back, or backsliding at times. Today, what I want to share with you is a little story about my kind of secret struggle with money that I was going through last year. And when I say secret struggle with money, it was very much an internal struggle, meaning that throughout last year, the money was flowing just fine in my business. There was no real issue with money other than I could tell that my mindset around money was starting to backslide, especially around the end of 2022. So on December 31st of 2022, New Year's Eve, I was at the park with my daughter. I was pushing her on the swings. I kept finding myself stressing about money and even checking my phone to see if we'd made any more sales in my business or more money had come through. And I could feel myself slipping back into those old scarce stories around money. The fears of, what if we don't make enough money this month? I need to do more to earn more. Those stories were playing on a loop in my head while I was pushing my daughter on the swing, instead of me enjoying the moment of just being with my daughter and playing with her. And I didn't like that. It was kind of this wake up moment for me where I was like, oh my God, this has become an all-consuming thought pattern for me. My mindset has slipped so far that I'm back to where I was 10 years ago when I had $100,000 of debt and I was constantly stressing about money. Like, I'm back there mentally right now. And I don't want to be there, because not only will that self-fulfill as a prophecy in my life, it will be this self-fulfilling prophecy. I will manifest what I do not want by fixating on it so hard, but also this is robbing me of enjoying my life right now. This is stealing my presentness, my mindfulness, my joy. This worry around money, these old habits around money that are popping up are stealing precious moments that I could be spending with my daughter that I will never get back. I will never have this moment back again. And yet I'm losing it to the stress and anxiety that I am creating for myself around something that hasn't even happened yet, but I'm creating that in my head. I was so upset and frustrated with myself that was where I had allowed my mindset to slip back to over the last few months. And in that moment, I had a kind of come to Jesus moment. I had a moment of declaring to the universe that I was done worrying about money. And the declaration, I remember, I made it just in my head while I was pushing my daughter in the swings, and I kind of looked up at the sky and I made this declaration to myself and to the universe that went something like this. All right, universe, I give up. I give up worrying about money. I give up thinking about money. I give up chasing money. So this new year that we're entering into tomorrow, I am going to surrender. That is going to be my word of the year. I'm going to master and commit to surrendering in all areas of life, but especially around money. Drive me to financial ruin, deliver to me all the riches I want. I do not care anymore. I surrender. I give up. I surrender. After this big dramatic inner declaration I made to the universe, I immediately felt lighter. I felt so good. I felt so free. And I went about the rest of my day being so present. I celebrated New Year's Eve with my daughter and my husband, and it felt so good. And as I continued to do this work, to commit to surrendering, which some days I was better at than others, I realized that in surrendering all of the things that didn't serve me and the things I didn't want, like fear and scarcity and anxiety and worry, I was making room to allow in and surrender to the things that I did want and that would serve me and that were positive. Things that were available to me in the present moment, but I had been so blinded by the scarcity habits and mentality that I've been carrying around to see. So things like fulfillment and peace and joy and happiness, and yes, even more abundance in the present moment. And so without realizing it, I started to embody my next level self. I started to become the version of me who had all the money she desired before that money had even showed up. And when I realized consciously that that's what I was starting to do, I jumped in with both feet and I really embraced that. That was the point, probably around beginning of March, end of February of this year, that I really mastered becoming the next level version of me, but it happened in the strangest way, through letting go, through surrender, through reaching a breaking point internally where I said I can't operate like this anymore, and I let go and I give up. And in doing that, I started to receive more. And I can tell you that now, it being August of 2023, I look completely different. My life looks completely different. I am completely different than how everything looked and who I was at the end of 2022. Money flows very differently for me now. Even in my same business model, it flows in greater amounts. It flows with more ease and less hustle. It flows with more fun than ever before for me. I'm on track for possibly my best year in business yet, which is so exciting. But more importantly, I'm enjoying life more. I'm enjoying my business even more than ever before, which in the past I've loved it, but this is a whole new level of it. I'm more confident. I'm more present. I'm just happier. And as of last month, after about 6 or 7 months of truly surrendering and embodying my next level self, amazing opportunities have started to pour in. New avenues for money springing up every month, conversations around my Oracle deck and publishing deals or distribution deals that I didn't think were on the table anytime soon. Amazing clients coming into my life, new inspiration and offers and pivots in my business, just amazing things and opportunities that are all in the works right now, like manifesting currently into my reality that I didn't even dream of or give myself permission to dream of. There's just so much goodness happening in my life and behind the scenes right now. I can't even describe it. Looking back even further, I can see how I have manifested amazing things into my life, like my dream partner, my dream location, my dream house, getting accepted into prestigious universities, traveling to 15 plus countries in my teens and early 20s, publishing deals in the past, becoming a published author at a very young age. All of these things I can now see very clearly in hindsight were manifested into my life through embodiment of my next level self. And that embodiment has happened in so many different ways over the year for me, with so many different modalities like meditation, visualization, affirmations, human design, scripting, SATs, so many different modalities that I have used over the years to embody my next level self without even realizing that that's what I was doing. It's only recently that I can see how this is a lesson that I have been learning and relearning in so many different ways and in different areas of life over the last almost 20 years. And I feel like I've hit the jackpot here. Like I finally understand life, manifestation, and money on a whole different level than I ever have before. Like I've cracked the code, which is so exciting. And I've got something completely new coming around this to help you do the same very soon. So keep your eyes out for that. Make sure you are subscribed to my channel so that you don't miss what's coming next, because it is going to blow your mind. But today, what I want to leave you with and what I would love to invite you to do is to ask yourself, what can I surrender in my life? What am I ready to let go of? What is no longer serving me? What parts of me am I willing to say goodbye to so that I can make way for my next level self to come in, so that I can make way for my next level life to manifest? Really get clear on what you can let go of, what no longer serves you, so that you can start to gently surrender it or dramatically surrender it like I did with a big declaration to the universe. And if you actually commit day in and day out to surrendering what does not serve you, and I mean day in, day out, because you have to break the habits of holding on to those things that don't serve you. So it takes a little bit of commitment, it takes a little bit of dedication, a little bit of consistency with this. But if you actually commit to it, you will make space for your next level self to come through, to drop in. And then all of the things that you desire start manifesting in your life in the most miraculous ways. I can't wait to hear what you're letting go of. Make sure you let me know in the comments what you're gonna start surrendering, and let me know how it goes. Be sure to like this video if you enjoyed it, and of course subscribe to my channel so you don't miss all of the amazing things I have around money and wealth embodiment coming for you very, very soon.